BOYZ YouTube channel. I'm here in the frozen Alaskan rainforest.
Making some clip of outdoor boys.
Yesterday I was streaming this
like 2 a.m. Sorry, I got tired. Look at this. Bro.
Luke here with the BOYZ YouTube channel. I'm here in the frozen Alaskan rainforest, and I brought my hot tent because it's supposed to be a blizzard tonight. Woo!
Bro, no. No. Absolutely not. I will not be. I just couldn't imagine doing this. This dude's a goat, bro. I can't imagine doing this shit, like, at all. As soon as I see this, I'm getting a shelter and not leaving until I see the ground. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2.
Oh, that's beautiful.
He just built that so fast, bro. Bro, I couldn't imagine doing none of this shit, T.
My circle is too small.
This nigga's goated, bro. This nigga just lives, bro. And it looked like he be making this shit look so easy. But you know, I had a hard time cleaning off my girl car earlier. And this nigga's, no.
Oh, I had so much trouble getting this tent up. There's almost a 3-foot elevation difference from this side to this side. I had to do some funky stuff to get it to work.
Just cutting down trees, bro. This nigga's wild. I feel like he's not warm enough, bro.
There you go. I got my sled secured so it won't blow away or get buried. This wood is covered in ice and is soaking wet. It's going to be really hard to light, so I'm splitting it in the hopes that it'll burn a little bit better. Just got to be real careful not drop it in the snow.
He just letting that touch his hand. I guess I can touch fire for a second. He was letting him touch it for a minute.
Well, the fire's barely going and it's heating up quite nicely in here. Making my pants steam. That's why everyone calls me Hot Pants. Nobody calls me that. All this wood is wet and cold, so we're going to put it around the stove to dry it out before we throw it in. I'm going to string up a little clothesline to start drying my gloves out. I brought a little luxury item here. Laying in that snow was getting my legs so cold. This is nice. You can really feel the temperature difference out here. Melting snow is such a pain. It'll probably take me 45 minutes to get this snow melted and up to a boil.
That is beautiful. That is
All right.
beautiful.
We got the water boiling.
You can see why he do that
Make
shit.
some food.
Hibachi type beat.
Got some beef bouillon.
Yeah, let's see.
A little bit of salt. I got these little lamb T-bones here, and they're already seasoned. I'm going to go ahead and cut the bone out, cut off the grizzle, put that in the pot first. I'm going to have some herbal tea here.
Having some herbal tea in a blizzard.
Oh, that herbal tea hits the spot. Sounds like the wind's starting to kick up a little bit. Occasionally, snow's getting blown off the trees and landing on the tent. It's nice and cozy in here. Got my stew going. Got a bunch of peanuts. Food always cooks slowly on a hot tent stove, but I'm in no hurry. Well, the lamb fat is rendering up nicely, so I just added some sweet potatoes and some tomatoes.
That don't look trifling.
We're going to add a couple bay leaves.
No woods.
Got some nutmeg and fennel seed we're going to put in there as well.
No, he ain't got no woods in there. He in the woods and he ain't got no woods.
Alright. And let that simmer. Just got a weather alert on my phone. It's supposed to be a blizzard warning tonight. We'll see what happens. It's going to be a lot of snow.
You see how he just saying, we'll see what happens. There's going to be a lot of snow. Nigga, you're in the...
Add some carrots
you in the...
and loads of onions. Spice things up with some jalapenos.
This dude's wilding. This is not cut for...
in here? Yeah, it does. Reaching for a piece of wood and I brushed against the stove. Ugh. That's the big downside of these hot tents. You're in a very confined space with a very hot item. Stuff gets burned all the time. Soup's getting close to done, so I'm going to go ahead and add my garlic. And I'm going to throw in green onions. Alright, just put a little...
Like literally, bro. Just go get a hotel, bro. But but think about it, Dante. You do a video like this. You go spend one night in a blizzard. They give you all the utensils you need. All the utensils you need to survive. And they going to give you $1 million you survive after. But that includes driving in that snow after, getting yourself to the camp spot, all that. But they giving you the car, all that. Do you think that you will be able to do it if they paying you $1 million? and like with no assistance, I think I'll be able to do it, but it's gonna take some loss. I don't know if my sanity, my ears, one of my feet. I mean, I don't know, but it's gonna come at a cost.
A little savory,
I'm
a little sweet, a little bit spicy. Good.
Cause I'm not eating that bullshit he eating.
Well, that was pretty good.
You get all right. Look, let's say you get everything he got in this video: a stove, but you got to put it together. You got a pie, you got a cup, you got herbal tea, you got downhill sneeze, an axe. You get a gun. You got everything to stay warm, see everything, but you gotta stay there overnight. And yeah.
Really
And
nice.
you get the food of your choice, fuck it, because he chose to bring this stuff.
Oh, got a little cherry pie for dessert.
Warm pie on a cold day.
That was good.
I go do some dishes. Alright, there we go. Dish is done. Now, I know a lot of you guys see this and wonder if that's going to attract animals. Animals are not a problem here. There's no animals in these woods. The reason why? The snow's too deep. This deep snow is hard to walk in. It buries all the food. Any animals that aren't hibernating, they're down in the valley, not up here in the mountains. I walked for almost an hour in this snow and never saw a single animal print. And that's why
All right, well, you ain't got to worry about animals.
Winter camping in this deep snow.
No, that's what I'm saying. All you will have to get is this video.
Get up and move around,
that's the only thing that you will have to help you is you watch this nigga video. They can't just sit there and teach you how every tool work, all that. You have to just watch the Outdoor Boy video and survive. Because winging camping is
inside
nuts.
the tent, it just gets me soaked. Splitting a bunch of kindling before I go to bed tonight, so if I wake up in the middle of the night and I need a fire, it's not a big ordeal to get some heat in the tent.
This is how you gotta sleep. I think I'm gonna survive off of I'm not going to sleep.
I
don't think I'm gonna be able to.
So wet. I got loads of snow down my boots today. I'll hang my socks at the top of the tent and they'll dry out pretty quick. So I gotta make sure I don't roll up against the inside of the tent in the middle of the night. Otherwise my bag will get soaked. But if I roll over to the right too far, then I'll hit the stove and then I'll burn up. So, you know, I guess it just won't wiggle around much. Alright, got my hot water bottle with 2 liters of boiling water.
Well, see, that's what I'm definitely doing to stay warm. I'll just have it warm. That's what I'll be doing my whole time. And, the whole time I got that stuff, I'm boiling that water every time. That pot will never not be going with water in it. Like, no cap.
Blizzard brings, because I can hear it snowing really hard right now. We'll see what we got in the morning.
Good morning. I was woken up by big chunks of snow falling off the trees onto the tent. The wind's picked up a little bit, so it's happening a fair amount. I think it's time to get up.
I wouldn't, man, I know that pain right there getting up.
Ah, there's some coals in there.
Better go and put my sleeping bag away. I burned a hole in it last year. Don't want to do that again. Well, for breakfast, I'm going to make biscuits and gravy. Alright, got some hot oil. Got some pork sausage. Gonna
add some cream. This little bottle of cream, 1,600 calories. That's why I don't eat biscuits and gravy every day. Putting in some black pepper and a pinch of salt. Now, unfortunately, I've messed up a little bit. I was supposed to bring some flour to thicken up the gravy. I forgot. I got some hot dog buns. I'm going to try to tear them up in little bits and put them in the gravy to thicken it up. Sometimes you can use breadcrumb as a thickener. There you go, got it to thicken up a little bit. Not bad at all. Alright, I got this bag of bread dough that I made up before coming on this trip. This dough is super simple. It's just bread flour with a dash of yeast, and you add enough water that it's as wet as it can get without sticking to your fingers. Kind of mix it up enough so that there's no lumps, throw it in a bag, and then let it sit for a day, overnight, 2 days, you know, whatever you want. There we go. Flatbread and sausage gravy. That's good stuff right there. Well, not as good. Now, obviously, homemade biscuits would be better, but this ain't bad for a guy who slept on the floor last night.
For real.
Oh, that was good. That was a lot of food. Every time that wind shakes, it dumps all the condensation down the back of my neck.
I can never do this shit, bro. This nigga's goated.
Ooh, back in the tent! Retreat! Oh.
Nasty out there. That wind's picking up. I think I better get packed up.
Ah, my mittens are all dry. That's a nice treat. What a beautiful campsite. This right here is Prince William Sound, one of the most gorgeous parts of Alaska. And this forest here is actually rainforest. They get something like 200 inches of rain every year here. This is one of my favorite places in Alaska.
Dude,
but this storm is getting worse.
I, feel like
I think I better get my snowshoes on and get out of here. There's a good 18 inches of snow on top of my old tracks from yesterday. It's like I never broke any trail.
18 inches. See, that's where the money would be. Like, if I did this for $1 million, like, that's where the money would be in jeopardy. The hike back. Like, look at this shit. I'll be just like nerve-wracked. Look at this shit. This nigga an idiot.
I'm almost to it.
Bro. He's standing over a sign. That's how high the snow is. Yeah, no.
I'm almost to the car. Hopefully I can get it out of the snowdrift. Well, there we go. That's not too buried. I can get that out.
speed dude is funny.
Oh my, it's a little bit windy out there.
There we go. I can kind of see the road.
Imagine somebody. Imagine somebody trying to help you get unstuck, and then they got a camera in his hand. Like, bitch ass nigga, you really trying to help me?
Straighten the wheel, straighten the wheel.
I'll be like, put that camera down, motherfucker.
The drifts are so bad, I've got to run out and scout ahead. I put the shovel in the snowdrift so I can know where to aim. Oh, that was some sketchy stuff. There was just the smallest window through that snowdrift. I had to go and run about 50 feet in front of the car and put my red shovel in the snow, and I'd use that as a target to aim for the path. And I'd get there and I'd run back and go another 50 feet. And if you got off 6 inches to either side, you were done. But by doing that, me and everybody that was behind me was able to get through the snowdrifts. Alright guys, we made it to the tunnel. This is the 2.5 mile tunnel that's one lane. Each lane of traffic gets one opportunity per hour to go through the mountain. So we just barely made our tunnel.
That's they driving on train tracks.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed this adventure. If you guys want to see more videos
what
from the Outdoor Boys YouTube
so
channel,
inspiring.
that's pretty cool. Well, this is the lake I was trying to find. Unfortunately, I'm on the wrong end of the lake, and it's a big lake. Sure is pretty. Hold on. There's a little something over there. Check it out, it's an old trolley. All the wood's rotted away, but you can still see the metal frame. Ooh, that is slick. You can see the trolley pretty good here. Now, I think normally the water level's a little bit lower and you can walk out to that thing. But hey, I got a great view of the lake. Look at this. Looks a little beat up. National Forest Service left these canoes here for anybody to use. As long as you take care of them, put them back where you found them, everyone can enjoy them. It's a real great thing.
It's raining.
You know what? Rain or no rain, this is still pretty cool. Look at this. There's a couple ducks right over there. I think I might go get them. Oh, there we go. Well, they didn't let me get close to them, but they're here, and that's a good sign. If I get up early tomorrow morning, I think I might have a good chance at them.